team is shooting as well as they are and hitting some tough shots, just how does your team kind of keep their wits about them to try and defend?
Yeah, I don't think they felt us enough defensively. When they shoot it that well, they still may shoot it at a high clip. Maybe it's 45, but not 57, 58 or whatever. Then I know it was close to 58 at the 3-minute mark. So they've just got to feel us more. There's got to be more aggression. It's hard to do that when you're so conscious of Nikola, but that's still, your margin for error is so small. So if someone gets behind you on a long pass and it's a layup, you're not alert on a quick inbounds and it's a layup, it's really difficult. You have a really small margin for error. I thought we did some really good things offensively. We missed a few shots, particularly in the beginning of the game. I felt like we were playing pretty good. And we didn't finish in the paint as well as we needed to. And some of that's their size, but some of it was, some buckets that I think we've been finishing. But again, defensively, you don't point to, there's some breakdowns that you just can't afford to have. Someone comes off a screen and a handoff and you're behind them, and you have to switch that in an emergency situation and get a contest. And Porter might still make it, but he'll make it less frequently. And that still might not be enough if you don't, do some of those other things in a breakdown situation.
You guys have taken some steps forward defensively this season. Did the last two matchups facing Luka and Kyrie, and then tonight Nikola and the rest of the Denver Nuggets kind of show you that there's still much more?
Yeah, that's always the case, right? I thought we guarded pretty well against Dallas. We just couldn't score. And tonight, we were really connected offensively, and we had some opportunities that we were able to convert. But again, when we did get stops and got out, I thought there were some good things. So there's more we can do defensively, just in terms of, as I said, making them feel us and just being more determined in every aspect, more ball pressure, more aggression, all those little things that you're doing, but you're just doing you have to do them at a higher level.
Jokic had somewhat pedestrian numbers at halftime, but he seemed to really crank it up in the third quarter. Was that kind of the difference when they got that separation?
Yeah, I thought the first quarter we were playing pretty good, and you look up and we're down 10, 12 points. And then, again, if you're not perfect, if you go under on a screen when you're supposed to chase him, he bumps back and hits a three. He pops in pick and roll, and you don't switch soon enough, he bumps back, he hits a three. You throw the ball to him on the post, and you don't double, at the precise time to get a rotation, they score. I mean, as I said, their execution is high level. And he's the head of the snake in that regard, but they're a really connected team. They know where their shots are coming. You can tell that they're good alone, and they're great together.
It's nice to see Moge out there. What are your hopes for him as we come down the stretch?
Just what you said. Just if there's a situation where you get a chance to get him on the court for an opportunity, and I feel the same way about Kobe. Those guys, those are valuable minutes because you have a chance to look at film and see some of the things that they can do, and they can learn and grow as much as anything. So I'm glad he's healthy, and he's worked hard to get to a point where you can put him in a game, and that happened tonight. Ideally, it wouldn't have happened if it's at the end of the game and you're down as much as we were. But I guess a silver lining on some level, specifically with that. That's obviously not what we want, but good to see him out on the court.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay.